Hello guys, it's me Hothead again. Like and subscribe if you like my content. This video is just an advice for the new players coming into the game buying um, higher BR tanks rather than play their low BRs, like maybe they're playing something like 2.7 and then they decide from one moment to another that they want the Leopard 2 PSBTL 123 or this one here, and then they buy it. And what happens next, you would ask? I will explain this to the new players whom not whom didn't bought it yet for some reason, but they're thinking if they want to buy it. It could be the Leopard A1A1, it could be the Challenger DS, it could be M1 KVT, it could be any tank that's higher tier than what they actually play. And what happens next? You've been playing this tier or BR3 thing, you know, whatever it is, you are playing this, and then from this you're just going to this. Is it the right choice to do it, your opinion? Well, I will show something that you don't know, probably because you're a new player. So first of all, these tanks are having different ammo, as you can see. And most common used one are the Sable APFSDS. You see two APFSDSs here because one is weaker than the other, but this one is shooting M774. In this case, let's put in that way. You know this, you knew it. Let's go for a test. And I will show you the big difference between this and that tank. This tank is very agile. It's having completely different way of fighting. Now what? You are aiming and what? Nothing, right? You shoot and that guy is dead. Okay, that's great. But you know about the zoom option. You're zooming and that guy there. You shoot. Oops. And it's not dead. Why it's not dead? Why the ammo is just failing right in front of that tank? Oh, probably you forgot the fact that these tanks are having laser rangefinder, which means that they are finding their range by themselves. They're having systems for that, right? You see, the system is directly showing the distance between you and that tank. So you shoot twice or whatever, it depends of what tank you have right in front of you. That one is tough cookie, but not that tough. And now you see this tank there, right? Is dead. But you see here tanks because they're in the area, training area, right? Imagine, let's say, this. You see this tank there, right? But there is another option that the tanks from the higher BR 9.3 and higher, probably, I don't know exactly which BR, are having, which is the special one, the night vision. Actually, not night vision, this is thermal optics. So this thing helps you to find tanks. You see the temperature because there is the engine. You see here the white part is the engine and here is the crew, and this is how they die. You didn't know that probably because you're a beginner in this game, but remember one thing: when you shoot from greater distances, the T tank, the Russian tanks, you have to try to shoot the lower plate. And you see now we have the nicest night vision ever. This is probably first generation because it's really bad, but you see the tanks. This is tank, this is tank, this is tank, because the night vision shows you what is a tank and what is not. You see there that tank. Look, you might mistake it for some foliage or something like that if you are concentrated in looking into other stuff, right? But not in this case, because you see it, you shoot, and he's dead. Kaboom! These are tricks that you can find in your controls. You see, this is a tank, you shoot, and it's not dead, because of course we're shooting it casually. We're not shooting to kill, we're shooting for you to understand what exactly happens when you see a tank under thermal optics. And in order to do your thermals, you go here and write, sorry guys, different languages, you write thermal, changing the color scheme of the thermal sight, and you set a button that's good for you. Then the second thing you do is laser, no, so it's range finder, range finder, yes, it's here, range finder. You put it on the specific button that you want, and you have the range finder, which is the most important thing in this case, like in this case, to destroy a crew, and the thermal vision, right? Because you need it. You can shoot without thermal vision in this case because the weather is pretty good, but if the weather is bad, trust me, it's not that good of an option to have whatsoever. And it's not that easy to find a tank in the middle of the trees when you don't have the thermals, you know, because without the thermals you see this, and if you see example tank, let's see that moving one, if it's here, you'll see that it's not that simple, and you're newbie because you bought it right away, this tank, you are BR 10.3, you have no idea what you're doing because the battle before you were playing BR 3.3 or BR 3, and this tank is really fast, it's really agile, it's really quick, and you are asking yourself, what am I doing here? Yes, you will die a lot of times, yes, you will die a lot of times, but a lot and a lot of times. And it is because why? Because you have no idea that these tanks are capable of shooting at more than 2 kilometers away from their target. You don't know that, but you will learn it with the time, dying, of course. You can find shots like 3.5, 4 kilometers away, and they will kill you, trust me. It's not like the low BR. So think twice if you really wanna go into this specific battle with these specific tanks, because you will suffer a lot understanding the mechanics of the game and how it works and what exactly is happening, because you wouldn't be able to understand from where they're shooting you, how they are shooting you, and where is the enemy, you know. So if you like my video, like, subscribe, share. I would love to see and hear your opinion about this, but if you're a new player, don't rush to buy BR 10 or 11 or anything that you can find on the market, please, because you will not be able to learn the mechanics of the game. So like, subscribe, share, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.